Okay, I'm back. I got my hot gun getting hot. And I got my nail gun, or staple gun. Don't shoot myself in the head, I'll be alright. Okay. Didn't take long. Now I just gotta wait. I want to see how I want to cut this now. Let's see. Now this is 4-inch PVC pipe, and I just want to take and cut off these edges so they won't be anything for anybody to get their fingers caught on. And cover all that up with glue. Okay. Alright. Wait for my glue to get hot. It's getting hot. I know a good sized rat can chew right through that glue and that screen. This is just, I'm trying it, I don't know if it'll work or not. Hope everybody's doing all right. You know, Missouri Oldtimer, you're talking about those high flow valves. I don't remember ever seeing them down here at our Harbor Freight, which I told you that in the note or review of the reply. If we do have them, I've just never seen them. I see I'm going to have to put another zip tie on that to hold it. No problem. And my next door neighbor, he went and bought him a air rifle, and I don't know if he dropped it or somebody in the store dropped the package, but anyway, they broke the metal sight on the back of it. Well, it had a rail, uh, a scope rail. Well, a scope came with it. See, my rifle's a Gamo, and when I got it, it didn't come with the iron sights. It just came with a scope, so I had no use but to use it. But he couldn't get his sighted in with the iron sights because the back end was all messed up. And he finally put his scope on, and it wouldn't work. He couldn't get its sight in, and he put a red dot. He's got an AK-47, and he apparently bought a red dot scope for it, and he didn't like it, so he couldn't get it sighted. So he put it on that I think that it was a I think it was a Daisy. No, it wasn't a Daisy. Shoot. Heck, I saw it. I know what it's called. I just can't think of it right now. Oh, the other one I made of this, the one I made like this, it had a smaller transformer on it, and it won't kill nothing. That's why I'm using such a heavy duty transformer. The end of this one was broken off. And that's one of the reasons I'm using this heavy duty. This one here puts out 19 volts. Let me get a magnifying glass. 19 volts at 3.5 volts, 3.5 amps. At 60 hertz. So, hell, if that won't kill them, nothing will. Okay. I got something else I made, but I made it before I went into physical therapy too. I made a video on it and lost it, but I'll show you what I made. I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but last year or a couple of years ago, I was working on the roof. I had to go up there and rake the leaves off. And I've never been afraid of heights in my life. Climb anything, anywhere. And but I hadn't been doing a lot of it, especially because of my back. my wife would get up on the roof. She wouldn't let me get up there. She'd get up there and rake the leaves off. Well, since her knee's gone out on her, she's not able to do it. So, one day while she'd gone to work and I knew I wouldn't hear nothing from her, I climbed up there and proceeded to clean the roof off. Well, I had tied the bottom of the ladder off so it wouldn't kick out on me. And, because I've got these anchors, they're supposed to be where you peg stuff out like a goat or a cat, a horse or something like that. You screw it into the ground. You've probably seen them before. I think a lot of people use them for dogs too. Well, I got up there, got done, lowered everything to the ground, the rope, and I went to get on that ladder and it started sliding sideways. Well, my belly would push against it because I'm so damn fat. And I wasn't about to climb over the top of that ladder. Well, that kind of scared me. I wound up calling my neighbor. And I said, would you do me a favor? I said, stop by the house. I said, I'm behind the house. Just come around behind the house. Well, he had gone to the convenience store up here, and when he got through, he came by. He said, Duke, where you at? I said, I'm up here. He looked up, and I thought he was going to laugh himself to death. He said, what's the matter? I said, I'm stuck. I can't get off. That should hold that. Well, so, side like that. Anyway, that was embarrassing. Old man stuck on a ladder. Film at 11. So I started looking online to find stuff to hold the ladder in place on the roof. And I found one. Let's see. Let me get one. Now this makes no sense at all to me. Let's see if you can see what I'm drawing. I doubt if you can. You might be there. A bit too there. All right. That's the roof cap. That's your pitch. And your fascia right here. Well, they have most of them that they sold either just laid on. It was kind of like a bow like that, and your ladder connected to it, and it would lay against the top of the house. Well, that had no way of tying it down, so it wouldn't slide. With this one here, I had one that was a thin strip of metal. So this is your ladder. You can't see nothing, can you? All right. All right, now. This is your ladder on the side of the house. There's your rungs. All right. They had a piece of metal that came down, looped underneath the leg of the ladder, and then back, kind of like that. And then you put one of them, I call them trailer hitch pins. It locks the trailer down so the latch on the trailer won't come up while you're pulling it. Well, then up in here it had two bolts that held it to the I guess they bolted it to the rafter, but it had no seal, no tar underneath it. And just for that strip of wood, a strip of aluminum, drilled with holes in it and bolts, I think it was $59 or $69. And then they had one that went to the gutter, and you would hook onto the gutter. Everybody knows that gutters are not strong enough to hold your weight. I don't care what weight you are. I know that from personal experience. But anyway, I designed, well, they had another one that came like this. And on each side here, you had Velcro that you would wrap around each side of the ladder. Now, I use Velcro all the time, but I'm not that, I mean, it's not going to hold almost 300 pounds. Now I've been lucky. I'm not supposed to lose over a pound a week, and I've lost 6 pounds so far this year. I think it's pretty good. But I still didn't trust that. So I built me something to hold a ladder, something I thought would work. And I'm thinking about building them and selling them. The boy that I showed him what I built, and him and my wife both said that right off the bat, they said, you ought to build those to sell them. So I may just do it. I'll show it to you when I get through here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm not finished with it. I've got one on the house because I used it here a while back. No, I ain't. I haven't used it yet. I just put it on there. All right. No sharp edges. Yeah, right there's one. I don't want the rats to scratch themselves. No, my luck, I'd send the wife out to move it or to rebait it, and she would catch herself on that sharp metal. I've done it. I was doing dishes the other night. I just bought some we bought a set of brand new knives. I paid over around $200 for a set of kitchen knives. And then here about 2 weeks ago, she says, I don't like my kitchen knives. She says, my paring knives. She said, they're serrated edges and they don't cut. So I told her I'd find something that would cut. Well, I found some all right. And I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, it's about healed up. But I was cleaning. She puts the handle down in the dishwasher and laid up. She don't do it no more because I cut myself twice trying to get them things while I was doing dishes. And some of it's my fault because I get in a hurry. All right. Now this, I ought to have this one ready to go. Go ahead and unplug this. I'm glad that already cooled off. I keep my glue gun in this cigarette box. When I lived in Birmingham, I used to go down to the local cigar emporium. And I'd go down there once a year. I'd get a Cuban cigar, which now they're made in Jamaica or South America. And I would get a cigar, and a shot of cognac. And I love cognac. It's about the only thing good the Russians did. They make good cognac. And but since I quit smoking, I no longer do it. I used to go down here. There's a cigar emporium down here, and every time they advertise it on radio, I want to go. That's when I want a cigar. But oh, you could sit there, drink your cognac. You sit there in an easy chair, talk to friends and neighbors, and I don't do that anymore. And I think that's what I'm missing. One-on-one camaraderie of talking to other men. I guess you get tired of talking to your wife all the time. I mean, I don't really get tired of talking to my wife. It's just you want to see what's going on in the world. Let's see now. Well, this is ready. So what I'll do now on this is what I'm going to do with this nail right here. I've got it long enough it doesn't work, I think. But anyway, I'm going to put the cheese on that nail. And I'm going to push it up about halfway up that nail. That way, when they come in here, see that aluminum goes all the way down, almost all the way to the edge. When they come in, they won't feel no electricity until they reach up and grab the cheese or grab that screw to hold on to while they eat that cheese off or trying to get that cheese off. And when they grab that screw, at 19 volts, that should be enough to zap him real good. I hope. We'll find out. I'm going to set this one out here. I'm going to run a drop cord over here to this old abandoned house. And because you can see rats running around in the windows. I'm going to put it on the back porch. Run a drop cord and put it on the back porch over there to test it. I'm not going inside, I'm just going to test it. I got one over it. The other one I tried it out here, and I had peanut butter in it, and I built it for small mice. And I don't know if it zapped it. The second night I went out there to it, it had ants all over it. The next day I went out there to look at it, and all the peanut butter was gone. So I don't know whether the mouse got it, and it wasn't strong enough to really hurt him, or I can't remember what voltage I think it's 12 volt VDC. So that's DC voltage. It should have been enough to kill him, a small mouse. I could be wrong. I know it's not the voltage that kills you, it's the amps. So I don't know how many amps it was, a 1.5 or something.